that display, you can be sure there's a place for you in the Panzer Boy ranks.
Impressive, V. Thanks. Now, if you don't mind, there's a monster gate that needs to be blown open. You'll need to split up.
Right. Carol, you and Cassidy keep us secure here.
You got it.
Mitch, you're coming with us.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
No time to lose then. Let's go. Okay. I'm putting it on autopilot and disconnecting.
Okay.
Is everything all right? You seem quiet.
Bob and Teddy are dead. And it's my fault.
Teddy and Bob, they knew the risks, V. Everyone knows. So do I.
And if you'd known how this would turn out,
I'd do it all over again. For anyone in the clan. Saul told me you brought in some help from Mikoshi. Someone from the outside.
Alt.
And who is that?
Well, kind of funny story, actually. Alt is Johnny's ex.
You're joking.
God's honest truth. But nobody moves to the neck quite like she does. She's our only way into Mikoshi proper.
Johnny, Alt, keeping it all in the family, I see. Do you trust her?
Yeah, she'll help us. Why? Something got you worried?
I trust you. That's all I'll say. By extension, I trust this Alt won't pull any rugs out from under us.
Things will work out. They gotta. Come too far for him not to. How much farther to Arasaka Tower?
Not far. It should be easy sledding from here. Come on, V. We have a to-do list.
Let's do this. Oh, final part!
You should be
Yay!
used to this by now, Saul. Things rarely go as planned.
We have no idea what's waiting for us inside. We need you.
Fellas, what's the issue?
Carol and the rest. Militech's all rattled up. Cut them off. They won't last long on that site.
Jesus Christ.
I'm taking the Panzer. They need all the help they can get.
Are you out of your mind? The answer is no. You can't operate the Panzer alone without frying that gonk brain of yours.
Do you have a better idea? They're family, Pan. I'm not leaving them behind.
Saul, are you on board with this? V, someone make him see reason.
Mitch is right. The three of us have still got a decent shot. But without him, they've got none.
You're sure about this?
Saul, we're talking goddamn suicide.
Look out for yourselves.
They'll kill you.
I'll catch you later. Carol, I'm heading your way. Hang in there.
Saul,
You'll owe me a beer after this.
they're gonna...
We can't let all this be for nothing. You two go on up and see what's gotten into her. Once you're mobile, I'll follow. Secure the rear.
V, let's go. Mitch,
I'm here. Safe and sound.
be careful. Please.
I can handle myself, Pan. Likewise for you. Get to Mikoshi in one piece. All right, here we go. Pitch out.
Please, no more cock-ups, please.
Hopefully that doesn't set off a black flag.
Jack in and start her up. It looks like the engine overheated and choked when drill bit met reinforced concrete. Bypassing should override the emergency system shutdown.
Moment of truth. Here it goes.
Got her in manual. Good. Don't worry. Give her more power.
Pan Am, everything all right? Pan Am, talk to me. No, Pan Am.
I'm here. I'm a bit bruised is all. I've endured worse.
Pan Am. For a sec, I thought you'd...
It's okay, V. Everything's okay. Saul,
The tunnel's clear for now.
any word from Mitch?
Still nothing.
I knew it.
Could be a problem with the comms. Come on. Let's finish this.
What we got over here? We got robots over there. Mikoshi.
What's this?
Seismic dampers. They're designed to protect buildings from earthquakes.
Means we're still below the basement.
Right. We have to find a way to a level higher up.
Oh, I can't.
Hang in there, V.
Ahead of us. See him?
I mean, I could just blast my way through them, but let's see if we can stealth it. Man, I was like out of that guy's line of sight, and he was like, nope. That's our way in. Nope. There's a gate over there. I think that's a gate.
We have some kind of maintenance shaft.
It looks like it leads upwards.
Take it slow. No unwanted attention.
Oh, I can't.
If you stop to think, it's incredible we happen to be standing right where the AHQ bomb left a huge crater.
Then, isn't this place positively saturated with radiation?
Who knows?
Great.
It's not that bad, I don't think. Hopefully not. Yes, no, maybe so.
V!
He's having another seizure. B, are you okay? Hey!
I'm sure. I can feel it. We gotta hurry. Anyone know where we are?
If we look around, we'll find out.
I see something there.
The guards need our attention first.
What are we working with here? Okay, let's do a little synopsis.
B, take care of the site.
Taking it serious?
Silently, if you can. Shh, careful they don't see us.
Are them down there?
Quick and quiet. Q and Q.
They have a whole squad there. Convoy security, maybe.
Okay. Things are a little trickier than we expected. Their systems must have detected vibrations under the building when we drove through. All units are on alert, which means instant cutoff of all passages, like rats in a cage.
I'm frozen. The game just froze at me. Great. Ah, game just crashed. Yep.
Quick and quiet. Q and Q.
They have a whole squad there. Convoy security, maybe.
Okay. Things are a little trickier than we expected. Their systems must have detected vibrations under the building when we drilled through. All units are on alert, which means instant cutoff of all passages, like rats in a cage.
Where exactly are we?
Plant and services level, and it's where we'll stay if we don't disable security.
Mikoshi. A ways to go still?
No, the lab is in the next sector over, but we need to get there first.
There any access points? Gotta get to one stat.
I'm looking. Give me a sec. I found one. It's not far. You can jack in your personal there.
Okay. Better hope there's a port for Alt's shard, too.
I'm sending you the shortest route. We need to lift this goddamn lockdown first.
Just keep your heads down. Nobody needs to know about our little visit in here.
Alright, let's go. Silent like a turtle.
Code Red initiated. All employees are to remain where they are until the lockdown has been lifted.
Okay, let's do a little ping.
Christ, be careful.
Ah, Christ.
That's a mistake. Rat.
That's fine. Oh.
All right, damn it. That's it.
Attack!
You the freaking net runner doing that?
Head down, goddammit!
And that's how the freaking strong soul needs to do things. To be able to Hulk punch a freaking mech.
I deserve to live. I'm too young to die.
Sorry, buddy.
Fucking right!
Okay. I'm here. Alt. The shard's in.
Yes,
How much time do you need to...
it is done.
Well, I'll be
Hell
damned.
yes! It worked!
So we can keep going to Mikoshi?
Your path lies open.
Thank you, Alt.
Are you certain?
We good?
I'm ready.
Likewise. Let's move.
Are you certain? What do you mean by that? Oh my gosh. How am I supposed to do this? A freaking mech behind the other door. Alright, gorilla arms. Can't fail me now. Oh wait.
Careful, Lee. Saul?
I feel it too. Something's amiss.
It's the hush.
Does anyone else have the chills? Something happened here.
We'll soon find out what. Mikoshi is near.
I think this is Alt's doing.
I need backup here.
This is a...
They tried to make a break for it. She turned the car into a death trap.
It seems your alt takes no prisoners.
The guard tried to evacuate them.
Non-combatants. They didn't have to die.
few steps is all that separates you from Mikoshi.
It seems you'll finally get your chance. We're with you, V, to the very end. The Aldecaldos always keep their word.
I mean, which one is it? First, it seems like you're hostile towards me, even when I'm in the
It can't be
family.
much further, can it?
We have the room past the partition, then we'll be at the core. You can do this.
Fuck!
Hold! That's stupid.
Oh my god!
You are not. Come here. You spare. This is beyond
Is he healing? We saw got his freaking head smashed in. Wow. I'm surprised the game hasn't freaking crashed yet. All those explosions. Alright, I'm gonna... Just give me a second, I'm gonna go take that fucker out. Ah, Christ. Oh. Oh, why are you running, you bitch?
Scrub out this rot. Survival favors the strong. Retreat is no option.
There we go. Christ.
This is your
Why are you running?
You won't leave here alive.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How are we gonna do this, ladies and gents? Should we gorilla arms take him down?
Nothing left. Is this pain? I've forgotten the sensation.
Fuck.
Heads up, reloading.
Terminator looking piece of shit.
Their defenses are breached. The path to the core lies open, but we don't have much time.
Adam Smasher. I remember you. Promised to kill Silverhand once. Was a good man, the guy you killed today.
He knew he was all in.
Saul didn't want to, but he followed me here. Made the ultimate sacrifice. For a friend, for family. Something you'll never understand.
Let's see here. Cocksucker.
I'll make it.
The access point lies before you. Link to it, insert yourself, then search for me on the other side.
Come on. Lean on me.
I can do this. So listen, all I know for sure is Alt's bound to stage a coup in my head. Can't know who'll be coming back from this cyber jaunt. So I gotta thank you now.
V, shut up and do whatever you have to do.
Any parting advice?
Just be yourself.
I'm surprised V hasn't told her his real name, Vincent. I mean, they're lovers.
Let us go then, you and I. When the evening is spread out against the sky, like a patient etherized upon a table. Let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats of restless nights in one-night cheap hotels, and sawdust restaurants and oyster shells. Streets that follow like a tedious argument of insidious intent to lead you to an overwhelming question. Oh, do not ask, what is it? Let us go and make our visit.
It worked. I'm gonna fucking live.
Gotta admit, you cobbled together a good plan.
Been my curse and my nightmare, Johnny. But I do owe you one thing. Day to day, with Silverhand by my side, I learned to kick down barriers. Now, nothing can hold me back. I can feel it.
Is that so? Meaning you've made a decision about us.
Want a word with Alt first. Where's the wench?
Haven't caught on yet, have you?
What? What do you mean?
Alt's already split us. Once you jacked into Mikoshi, she lit you up with Soul Killer.
Your output don't fuck around.
I am not his girlfriend.
Too bad. Johnny could have used someone like you by his side.
Strong words from a fellow construct stuck in the same Arasaka prison.
Wait, what? Mean to say, I'm an engram.
Uh-huh. Same as me. Got any more jokes?
Wait, hold on. I want to know what the hell happened to me exactly.
I applied Soul Killer to separating your two psyches, thereby creating V's distinct construct. An added analgesic protocol precluded any perception of pain. I was unable to eliminate all the changes made through the Johnny data incursion and override, but V's engram integrity remains high.
Meaning you can transfer his psyche back into his brain?
As if onto a blank, virgin partition.
You two still plan to obliterate Mikoshi?
Mm-hmm. It's gotta burn.
What about everyone locked away there?
I will free them. Take them with me.
Cut the crap. We'll gobble them up like so many morsels of code. Make them part of it.
As if they could hope for anything better. Come on.
So that's really it. We're done. You kept your word.
There is one aspect I failed to take into account.
Alt? What?
The body is a key factor in this transaction. DNA reconfiguration by the relic has progressed too far. Added to aggressive, invasive medications, the body's immune system attacking its own neurons...
Christ, will you just skip to the end?
After I transfer your construct into your body, you will die. It is inevitable. It is imminent.
Are you absolutely sure? Check again.
You shall live for about 6 months. Perhaps somewhat more.
No. There's gotta be something. Something we haven't thought of.
Your body will see you as an intruder.
But it's my body.
The biochip's nanites have altered it permanently. The body is now Johnny.
Alt, give us a minute. V and I need to talk.
I can't believe it. Everything. All we did. It was pointless. I've had enough of this. Of everything. You most of all.
Perfect. 'Cause we're sticking to the plan. I'm going with Alt fuck knows where. You're keeping your body.
Where's she even gonna take you?
Beyond the Black Wall. To become part of her. Whatever the hell that means.
What's it like? Beyond the Black Wall.
Assuming I don't lose my fucking mind. At least no one can ride my ass there.
What about hanging around as a construct? Just till we find another way.
Finding another way would mean making a deal with Sokka. I'll pass.
Jesus. Be a shapeless shadow in a digital afterlife. Really think I'd rather die.
It is freedom from the body's limitations, from the base worries of life in the world. It is a new perspective on all.
No. We're left with fading memories. Sharing a bed. Head-splitting hangovers. Sea breeze on my face. Sun's heat on my shoulders.
So take back your life. The 6 months you got left.
Didn't think life was worth clinging to. Not at any price, anyway.
'Cause it ain't.
Wrong. That light beyond the Black Wall. See? That's hope. Could be the flames of hell or heaven's grace. Might also be an engram reading code. But it's a promise of survival.
We've learned how to turn into pure data, but an animal still prowls inside us. And its instinct to survive almost can't be extinguished.
Yeah, that instinct's part of being human. But so is denying it.
Is there really no other way?
As I said, Johnny can retain the body, remain there, while you come with me.
Guess I meant, I don't know, a happier ending for everyone involved.
Here, for folks like us, wrong city, wrong people.
Yet the right to make a choice you have earned, through will and endeavor. This bridge leads deeper into cyberspace. Cross it and permanently sever the connection with your body. The path to your body passes through that mortal well.
Oh. If you were me, what would you do?
You should come with me.
What's that mean for me exactly? Am I gonna become like you?
I was a netrunner. I understood how to survive. I cannot speak for you. Beyond the Black Wall, dangers lurk. It is no sanctuary. But it's better to be a free spirit shredded than to wither, trapped in a dying body.
Don't do it, V. You've been running from this all along. It'll change you. You won't be you anymore.
And you?
Already took that first step a while back. I'll have an easier go of it.
Yeah, we stick to the plan. Johnny, I'm sorry.
Goodbye, V. And never stop fighting.
Up in smoke! With damage valued in excess of the annual budget of many a small country. Serves you right, sucker! How's it feel to be on your knees, huh?
Worry not, Unwatched Masses. Our wondrous lives in Night City won't change much, but when do they ever? We live midst dust and chrome, and midst dust and chrome we shall all die. There's some good news and some bad news. Good news is something like a sandstorm this week.
What do you mean my actions blocked? How dare you? What the heck? What happened to my other t-shirt? Alright, I do look baller.
This dam. Remember it well. Our beginnings.
I did not know what to make of you then.
And now you do?
You'll not get any tearful confessions out of me.
It wouldn't be tearful. I know you.
What I think of you now matters not at all. Tomorrow we will be elsewhere. We'll start everything anew. You and I. Ask me then.
Can't hardly wait. Get ready, Arizona. Here we come.
Look at the city. Somewhere in there, those bastards from Arasaka are wondering how they lost everything. They'll figure it out one day. But we'll be long gone.
Gotta say, didn't expect things to end this way.
Do you mean Mikoshi? Uh-huh. Night City. Did you think you would stay forever?
Mm-hmm. A couple of months ago, no way I'd have said I'd leave NC. Would have staked my life on it.
A wager I'd have lost if I'd taken it.
Yet here we are, on the road. Not sure I'd have found the courage without you. Thanks.
Oh, stop. And you'd best say your goodbye to this view. You won't see the city again.
Quicker I forget the whole damn thing, the better.
The city makes false promises. Many of them grand, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. If you see through them before you lose everything, then you're pretty damn lucky.
Perhaps luck's with us now. Perhaps we're leaving just in time.
Think it is? Think we are. Time to make up for things.
Shit, V. You're bleeding again.
Gonna figure this out, Panham. Vic's drug helps a bit now. And once we get to where we're going, we'll try all your contacts.
They've pulled some of our folks out of deep, deep cesspits. They'll help. You'll see.
Good to hear. It really is. Speaking of which, what about our plan?
Everything is set and confirmed. We'll meet our people soon, gather our gear, and set off. Yes, the road could be hard, but as long as we don't fuck up, we should cross the border in a matter of hours.
Let's get out of here.
Sure. But V, get a good look at the city. One last time. If you need to, I mean. I'll wait in the car.
Well, Night City. Good night and good luck.
Bye, Night City. Wait, we're really never coming back? Oh no!
Gentleman extraordinaire, Yorinobu Arasaka confirmed that his sis, Hanako, was among the victims. So it seems we've got a change of coming at the tippity top of the megacorp. Soaked in the usual gallons of blood, sweat, and tears, of course.
This is rot. I've heard enough.
Just gotta throw that one and that Hanako is dead. Okay. Interesting choice.
Most of our people have already crossed. They'll wait for us on the other side.
And our souvenirs from Mikoshi?
If we so much as approached the gates with tech like that, they would wipe us out without warning. We've checked. Arasaka has people at every border crossing. But we know a road less traveled.
Arasaka. Deja vu.
Did I say something wrong?
Just reminded me of Jackie and the Arasaka job. Think you know how that ended?
I'm sorry, V.
Come on. You had nothing to do with that. And anyway, things will be different now. Gotta be.
I mean, it should be. Isn't most of Arasaka kind of, you know, destroyed? Plus, they don't have Atom Smasher smashing
There is
heads.
one thing I will miss about Night City.
What's that?
The food. The Thai on 7th and Haywood. The pierogies down by the docks.
Seriously?
You'll understand once you've ridden with us for a while.
Just realized. Already bringing everything I could possibly miss.
V, you are a sweet talker, aren't you?
But it works, doesn't it? Say it. Say it works.
It works. All too well. You're with me now. We will figure out and take care of that piece of shit in your head.
I know.
Pan Am. Girl, are you running from Night City or going to your granny's for cookies and milk? Gun it or that storm will catch you.
Screw you.
Mitch, hey.
Hey, V.
Good to hear you, Chum. How's things?
Give me a month and I'll be as good as new. I told you all I'd be fine, didn't I?
Come on, Mitch. You weren't nearly that confident after Mikoshi. None of us were. He was in bed for weeks, a vegetable. It would have been the end of him if not for his synapses. Toughened, made almost fry-proof in panzers back in the war.
Did save every one of our asses, though.
Pity Saul's not with us. Or Teddy. Or Bobby. Or Scorpion. They would have kicked your ass out of whack after that move with the panzer. Then hugged you until you puked.
I know, Pan Am, I know.
Gave us all a chance at a new start. Let's not fuck it up.
I'm glad you're with us, V. See you soon.
What the heck did we
I
just
can
crash
smell the
into?
ozone, even through the air conditioning.
It's that storm getting close.
Did we just crash into, what, the Wraith's cars? And what storm? I don't see anything.
Okay, we've arrived.
It's high time.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, let's get the fuck out of here, shall we?
Hey, how are things? Is everything arranged?
Everything's almost set.
So you found it? Where we thought it would be?
All plans laid and in place.
They are indeed. Come see us when you're done. We'll talk about the who, what, and how.
V, let me be thoroughly honest with you.
Okay.
You look like shit. Do the great outdoors truly serve you so poorly?
Can always count on getting complimented when you're around. Seems the great outdoors and fresh air have done you a lot of good, old man. Kept you spry.
It's not the air. It's just been one conviction. It lets me fall asleep like a babe come nightfall, and wake up with a clean conscience with the dawn.
Got a feeling I'm about to learn it.
We nomads choose who to make our family, and choice forges strong bonds and a higher duty that stands solid as an old oak. It doesn't matter what happens, what will happen. Within this family, nobody turns their back on you. You understand?
I do. Believe I always did.
Now you had better ready yourself. We've got a border to cross and a storm to run from. It's a hell of a lot for one day.
Freaking Vin Diesel up in this mug, huh? Hey, my jacket's back. Actually, I wanted to look at something. I'm a legend. Night City craved another legend, and they got one who is tired of hearing about the great Morgan Blackhand, which he's the strong solo and really big in the destruction of Arasaka back in 2023. Like, I'm surprised he wasn't in this game. I don't think he's dead, right? Well, now there's a new name, everyone's lips. Wonder what Jackie would have said about that, or Johnny.
Need any help preparing?
No, it's all packed and ready to go. We were waiting for you. That's all.
All right. So the plan. One more time.
We won't take any official crossing. I think you know that, right? So there's this old smuggling tunnel. Forgotten. We'll aim to use that. It's near the wall.
Wait. Are we talking about one of those famous Aldecaldo tunnels?
Mm-hmm. One of the oldest ones, this one too. They dug through right after the First War.
Aldecaldo stopped using it years ago. We got tipped off that Night Corp had found it and started monitoring the area.
You scan it? You sure the tunnel's even open? Hasn't caved in anywhere?
It's open along its entire course. And all it needs is to stay open for us this last time. Then it can collapse. We won't be needing it anymore.
Look, tunnel's cool and all, but we gotta get there first. And what about security up and down the border? Whole area's brimming with tech. Drones on perpetual patrol. Heavier stuff too, maybe.
Don't worry. We know what's there and what to do about it. And Carol and Cassidy will keep the corpos off our tail.
And nobody's likely to spot us.
Sooner or later, the border guards will realize something's not right.
But by the time they get around to it, we'll be far, far away. Plus, that storm's a true stroke of luck. It should cover our tracks.
We'll need more than a storm to keep the corpos off our tail.
Got bigger concerns than us. And even if they don't, just let them try and catch us. They'll regret it. Great. And once we've crossed, what then?
We'll make for our meeting point, join the rest of our people there, then we'll move on towards Tucson.
And once there, we call the shots, right?
We know the roads like the back of our hand. And down in Arizona, we have some old favors to call in.
So even if I wanted to, I got nothing to worry about.
Starting today, it's not all on your back. You're no longer alone, V. You'll get used to it. It's nice.
Looks like I've got a debt of gratitude to pay now.
Oh, come the fuck on. We're all riding in the same wagon.
And thanks to you, we stole enough Arasaka tech to build an aircraft carrier.
Believe me, on the list of those wanted dead or alive, our names are right under yours. Well, time to move, before that storm finds us.
After you, Pan Am.
Are we all set?
Mm-hmm.
So jack in. Let's get the hell out of here.
You got it.
This is your big new beginning. So you have to start it like a real nomad, behind the proverbial wheel. Mostly go straight, go around the bigger holes, and don't lose the rest. Got it? I will deal with the nitro. The mix will go straight to the cylinders. If I don't sink it just right manually, it could blow us to bits.
I think that's best avoided.
Fuck. I just realized something.
What?
The border wall, it wasn't here when I was little. I never imagined it would be. But I had this inkling that everything was different up north. That some bright fucking future awaited me there.
Yeah, I think I know what comes next. Once you wound up on the other side and nothing changed, you thought Night City was the answer. Everything would change there.
Yes. And you know the tale's end, too. I'm returning. Right back to where I started. Fuck.
No. Might be the same place on the other side, same space, but you're different. Totally different.
All in all, you're right. And I have you. And the rest of these clowns.
Yep, yep. I have you to Panam. Best Bay, I guess. I don't know. Next playthrough, I'm playing as female V, Corpo. Uh-oh, don't flip. It's gonna ruin the moment.
You ready?
I'm ready always.
Then hit it! Home stretch! Full speed ahead!
Wait, didn't she say we should beat the storm, not go inside of it?
They've launched the drones.
Carol, Cassidy, get moving. I'm heading west and activating the jammers.
They've marked me. I'm turning east to get them off your tail. Good luck, kids.
See you on the other side.
We clearly activated the weapons. Thing in the thing on this a ballistic ballast thingy. We could have shot them down.
The nitro is ready. Say goodbye to Night City. It's your last chance.
Got nothing left to say. Start her up. The wheel is yours.
Let's ride. Exactly what you wanted. A new beginning.
Don't slow down, Panam. Not yet. It's perfect. All great, Panam. We're going home.
Hey, V. How's life out there in the desert? Getting some sun? Some fresh air in those lungs? Don't forget to get yourself a checkup every once in a while. Any dust or dirt gets into that insulation, you're done. Of course, a decent ripper is harder to find out there than a 4-star hotel. So actually, How about you just stop by when you're back in the city, huh? Think I could swing a little discount for an old regular like you. Till next time, V.
V, is it true what they say? You rolling around in the dirt with the Aldecaldos? Have you lost your mind, mijo? Didn't you get in enough trouble already, eh? Night City was too boring for you. Estás loco, eh? Crazy, completely crazy. Just watch out for yourself, okay? Don't do anything stupid, because I'm not going to a second funeral. Anyway, if you want to see some old faces, don't forget to stop by Mama Wells, okay? Just give me a call before, and I'll make my special chilaquiles just for you. Cuídate, Vi.
Hey, V! Long time no see. Let me guess, you still the top of your game in all of Night City? Yeah, I left all that. I guess I'm just calling to say thanks. For everything. Wasn't until I'd left everything behind that I realized how depressed I was for all that time. Take it from me, V. If you ever get the chance, just leave. Leave and don't look back. The weight it takes off your shoulders, I can't even describe it. All right, enough lecturing. Take it easy, man.
Hey, V, listen, I don't think I'll make it back to camp tonight. Sandstorm's coming our way. No choice but to sit tight and hold it out. Just wanted to say, I know this isn't the first time. You know, that we had plans. Never realized how hard being a chief would be. Always looked so easy from the outside. I'm so lucky to have you, V. You can't even begin to imagine how much it means to me. Guess it's time to go. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
V, hey. Christ, that run we did. My heart's still pounding. The pack of nomads versus Arasaka. Oh, I mean, the odds were totally stacked against us. I didn't know if we'd get out alive. But hey, we made it. And you know why? Because you were the one leading the charge, V. The craziest, baddest merc from Pacifica to the Appalachians. I don't know what you're up to right now, what your plans are. But just remember, we'd walk through hell and back with you, brother, anytime. Until next time, eh? Take care.
Hey, Rogue here. I wanted to... Oh, voicemail. Why not? V? I was wondering if you could pass the message along to Johnny. 2 messages, actually. One, that he's an arrogant, egotistical son of a bitch. And second, that it was nice to talk to him again. Both of you, take care of yourselves, okay?
Hey, V, so funny thing just happened. Oh, fuck's sake. Voicemail again. Do you ever answer the phone? Like ever? Seriously. I can get through to data term customer service faster than you. What did I even... Oh, yeah. You know that Us Cracks agent called me and asked if I would go on tour with them. At first, I was like, over my dead fucking body. But then I thought, hey, wait. I could actually be fun. So, who knows? Well, there's the latest gossip for you, if you even care. Call me back when you can, okay? Peace out.
V, hey. So, here's the thing. A couple fellas from the 5th Precinct busted a shop selling illegal iron. Sawed-offs, stun guns, mustard gas canisters. Orders from on up were to blow it all to the ground. But then I thought, maybe there's a better way to use all this stuff for a good cause. I still remember what you did for us. For me and Randy. This city needs more people like you. And I'm gonna make sure they're equipped. This one's on me, V. See you around.
Before samurai committed to seppuku, they wrote Jisei, a death poem. It contained their final thoughts about life, about death. I have read many of them of late. Some were truly works of beauty. Yet, I am not a samurai, so I bid you farewell with simple words. Rot in hell, Xero.
Hey, it's Peralez. V, you're gonna want to hear this. But first, you need to go somewhere no one's listening. Okay, so my wife, Elizabeth, she's in on the whole thing. She keeps saying I should look after myself. Tells me to take these pills. Says they're vitamins. Got them analyzed at a lab. And they look okay. But how am I supposed to know if somebody didn't falsify the results? When you got a sec, call me, okay? Oh yeah, and don't forget to delete this message.
Hey, V. Listen, I was just thinking about you, so I laid out a quick tarot. I know the reading's not as strong without you here, but we haven't seen each other for so long, and well, one thing led to another. You know what I drew? The chariot, the lovers, and the sun. Looks like you've got a good life ahead of you out in the Badlands. Good luck, V. Be free.
And that, ladies and gents, was Cyberpunk 2077. Thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you. Much appreciated. I was trying to I was trying to skip around a little bit throughout the credits because so I could get to the other voicemails, because it's like 15-20 second intervals between each voicemail that the characters are sending you that you had a connection with in this game. Pretty cool. I really like that. But when that freaking song hit, for the vocalist song hit, I'm like, oh man, here we freaking go. God, Jesus, the music in this game really awesome. Definitely the daunting melancholy type dark music for this credits. I'm like, oh man, it definitely makes you feel some type of way. Before I continue with my outro, ladies and gents, just a quick heads up that I did receive this free and early copy of Cyberpunk 2077 from CD Projekt Red themselves through the PR company that they use, Evolve PR. So please take my opinion of this game with a grain of salt. So yeah, overall, I think this is a great game. Not amazing, not a masterpiece, unfortunately. I think it's a great game, like an 8.5. You know, with the technical problems. I mean, that's basically why it's an 8.5. Like, it's a fine, not fine, it's a really great game. The technical issues, the crashes, quest breaking, gameplay breaking, like having to reload and freaking crashing, sending me back to the dashboard. I'm like, oh man, it really did drag my excitement, me loving this game, down quite a bit. But even, let's just say hypothetically, like the bugs didn't really exist to this degree, it was in a more better polished state, I would say it still wouldn't be a masterpiece. I say this game would have been a 9.5 if I'm being generous. More like a 9, an amazing game. And that being, let me just get past the negative stuff, and I'm trying to be quick, the TLDR versions. I think the quest, comparing it to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which is CD Projekt Red's last video game, in my personal opinion, it is a masterpiece game. It is a 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5 stars. Like, it is a masterpiece game, and Witcher 3 is my favorite game of all time. So comparing Cyberpunk 2077 to The Witcher 3, I'm like, man, like a lot of twists and turns. Like, it's just, I feel like this game is such a step down. And Imran Khan on Twitter, I follow him on Twitter, clearly, because I just said that. He put it best, and I'm paraphrasing. He said, I think, Cyberpunk 2077 doesn't feel like it was made by the same developers who made The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which is one of the best games ever made, one of the best games of this generation, and like a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. And I 100% agree with that. Not saying this game is bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it just doesn't feel like that. From quest to the world to, I'm not gonna say music because that's neither here or there, or because it's different settings, to the feeling of this game and the technical problem, the technical issues, which Witcher 3 Wild Hunt definitely had technical issues at launch, but not to this degree, really. But yeah, I think narratively this game is great. I do like the narrative of this game, but it never hit those highs of Witcher 3's quest narratives and whatnot. Like, a perfect example is like there's not like a Bloody Baron type quest in this game, or even a follow-up to a Bloody Baron quest where you go back to a Crookback Bog with the Bloody Baron to help him out to get Anna back, or was it Crookback Bog or Downward? Nah, either way, you like that follow-up quest to get back Anna, and depending on what choice you made in the previous quest with the Witches or Crookback Bog to either kill the tree spirit or not kill it, or free the tree spirit, like that could affect that, like how Anna turns out. Like, she could be a monster and you have to kill her, or she goes back with the Bloody Baron and he takes her off to the Blue Mountains or whatever to heal her and whatnot. That ends in some type of peace. But if she turns into the monster, when you do decide to, sorry, I'm tongue tied right now, when you do decide to if you do decide to save and free the tree spirit, like Anna, the witches would take it out on Anna, she turns into a monster, but the children are all safe. But on the flip side, if you kill the tree spirit, Anna will be saved and whatnot, but the children will be all dead and eaten. It's just like, oh my gosh, like, God Jesus, there's not like those type of choices in the game. Like, the most choices that's just like, oh man, like, what should I choose is two. It's the Tiger Claws one where you're helping Judy with her friend. There's a choice to either side with her friend who was running Clouds, and she becomes the head of Clouds and works with the Tiger Claws and the Tiger Claws boss. And if you do so, the outcome would be, the consequence would be she will rule Clouds with an iron fist, and not that much changes with the Clouds under that one guy, whatever, the previous high boss of Clouds. But you decide to kill the freaking Tiger Claws boss, the Tiger Claws will retaliate and kill everyone at the Clouds, and the people you were working with before, not including Judy, but the people you were working with before would die, and the other woman, Roxanne, whatever her name was, she barely gets out alive, and Clouds was closed until further notice. I'm like, okay, but not really not really, impactful, but not really changing Night City like that quest I just talked about from The Witcher 3. And the other one was with the Voodoo Boys, where you either side with Netwatch or the Voodoo Boys, which it's kind of weird because back in 2019, ladies and gents, and I talked about this a couple of videos ago, when CD Projekt Red put out their 2019 deep dive of Cyberpunk, which was pretty freaking cool, the narrator kind of spoiled like what was going to happen and whatnot. Basically, the narrator was like, well, Voodoo Boys wants to cross over to the Black Wall and communicate with the rogue AIs and whatnot. In reality, they want to do that, but they're trying to get ahead of the coming war versus rogue AI in the real world and whatnot, humans, and so they could be on the winning side. But in do so, they had to tear down the Black Wall. And Netwatch is like, well, if they do that, it'll be the end of the world, we're all fucked and blah blah blah. They can't do that. And the narrator of the game, of that video, ladies and gents, basically paraphrasing what I just said, but he's basically like, yeah, they're both right. Like, he later said, they're both right, or something like that, like, they're right. I'm like, why would you spoil that? Like, that's weird. And, doing that mission, I sided with Netwatch, and doing the transmission mission where we all jump into deep, dark cyberspace, and we, talk to Alt Cunningham. Alt was like, oh, Netwatch is breaching us. I'm going to have to kick all you guys out. And they kick the Voodoo Boys out, and they all die. And we had to fight through the Voodoo Boys and kill Placide. And that's it. I'm just like, huh. And on the flip side, if you do the opposite, I don't think there's not like a real thing that happens really. Like that's it of the narrative thread. Like I don't think them taking another black wall has any freaking main consequence on with the world of Cyberpunk 2077. As far as we know, who knows, later expansions, maybe a second game or whatever, but that narrative thread doesn't go anywhere. I'm like, that's really disappointing. We basically don't see the conclusion of it in a big deep, deep way. Unlike Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, I'm like, that's very unfortunate. So yeah, that was a little bit of a knock, nitpicky, but that is a knock because coming off the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, where you do have those narrative threads that goes deep and dark, and we do see conclusions like what I just said, the Bloody Baron. Even when you meet Letho and whatnot, like man, like I just wish there was like more to that. There's that. What else could I complain about? Yeah, I think that's about it. Some of the stuff I really did like in this game. I really did like V, the character V. I mean, first, let me just say, okay, let me get through V first. I really do like V. In the beginning of the game, my V was like, oh yeah, burn Night City to the ground, rule the world, and rule Night City and all that with the Iron Fist, or something like that. And take names, kill shit, and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. But when you do the heist with Jackie and Jackie dies, you have a relic in your head and it's killing you and whatnot. And my V turned from that to like, oh man, this really isn't what I signed up for. Like, we knew Night City was like hard life and whatnot, but not like, this is like way deep, dark freaking shit. Like, wasn't prepared to take on and whatnot, and just don't want. So my V was most certainly like, nah, don't want this. Like, fuck Night City, I'm out of here. Like, got nothing left. Like, sure, if I ever stop by again in Night City, I'll hit up the people I made a connection with, but other than that, like, there's nothing left in Night City for me, which I really do like. That's really cool, like, to see that type of character growth through choices in the game that you decide. But I really do like that nomadic V I decide to be. And of course, ladies and gents, give it up for freaking Keanu Reeves. Like, he killed it as Johnny Silverhand, even though it's kind of weird seeing, hearing Keanu Reeves say fuck a lot. And during one cutscene, he was like, yeah, best damn pussy I ever had. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, Keanu Reeves. Like, come on now. What would Trinity think? Matrix, that was a Matrix reference. Wait, did he die at the end of Matrix 3? Yeah, whatever. Even though they're making a Matrix 4, but whatever. Which is a sequel to Matrix 3, but whatever. Yeah. Keanu Reeves, he's the best part of this game. Like, Johnny Silverhand is awesome. His character arc, his character growth, like, you see him, honestly, like, kind of sad and whatnot towards the end of the game. When you do the rogue, not sad towards it. Well, yeah, it's sad towards the end of the game, man. And when you do the rogue quest, the rogue side quest, he's like, wait, no memorial? They bury me out in this oil field. Like, nothing. Like, I'm surprised there wasn't like a freaking fan sign, like a fan memorial, but nothing. And I was there to console, console Johnny, be like, you know what, I'll write one for you, because you know what, we were on bad terms at first, but you're all right guy. You taught me a lot of things and whatnot. So yeah, so yeah, like I said, Keanu Reeves, the main side characters, like, Judy, I love her. Panam, love her. Romance, Koi's, Bae, I think that's what people call it, waifu Bae and whatnot. V, I like the V, how I turned out. But yeah, ladies and gents, overall, Cyberpunk 2077, great game. Even if they take out all the bugs and all the serious bugs they have in this game, it would be, my opinion would change to an amazing game. But unfortunately, it never hits those highs of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which I do think is a way better game. It's a masterpiece game, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5. Well, I was about to say 5 out of 10 stars, 5 stars. It is my favorite game of all time, and I wish Cyberpunk 2077 would have hit those highs. But unfortunately, it didn't. But I will come back with a second playthrough, on my own, and play as corporal female V, and see things in a different way, probably, hopefully, when all the bugs are fixed. But yeah, Cyberpunk 2077, great game. For my next gameplay walkthrough, ladies and gents, I just want to touch on this for a quick second. There is none. I'm done for this year, for 2020. Yeah, that's true. I'm done. Cyberpunk 2077 was my last walkthrough of 2020. So yeah, thank you all for watching this, ladies and gents. But I will be doing 2 more pieces of content for 2020. I might be doing one of my rambly reviews, who knows, for Cyberpunk, to go even more deeper thoughts than I did during this TLDR version of my thoughts of Cyberpunk. But I think either on the 28th or the 29th of December, I will be releasing my top 10 games of 2020. So yeah, yay! And boy, that's gonna take a lot of work. I gotta find all the music for all these games to play in the background while I talk about these games. So yeah, be expecting that video to be up on the 28th or on the 29th, I think. But yeah, I'll be back January 5th, which is on a Tuesday, with my brand new gameplay walkthrough. What's that going to be? It's going to be Ghost Runner. I meant to do a walkthrough of that game, but I got too busy with other stuff. Then we're actually going to get into Demon Souls and Godfall and whatnot. So yeah, ladies and gents, thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. The love and support throughout 2020, it's been real. I really do appreciate all your kindness, all your love and support, your criticisms and whatnot, your feedback, much appreciated. Before I let you guys all go, if you guys could please leave a like on this video if you guys like what you saw. Please subscribe for more content. It helps out the channel a lot. Also, when you do subscribe, make sure you click that little bell next to the subscribe button so you can start receiving notifications when I post videos or go live with a live stream next time. Please share my channel and my videos to all your friends, family, cats, and dogs, and who nots. And you guys can all follow me on Twitter at Baytuh, Baytuh. If you want to support me even further than just subscribing to my YouTube channel, leaving a like, share my channel, my videos to all your friends and families, please consider donating some of your extra monies you have lying around to my Patreon and or PayPal. That is patreon.com/Baytuh, Baytuh, and or paypal.me/Baytuh, Baytuh. You do not have to do either of those. That's 100% optional, but please note, ladies and gents, any and all donations are much appreciated. And with all that being said, ladies and gents, for the final time for 2020 for my walkthrough, like I said, I might be doing a rambling review. If I don't, I'll be doing one more video for 2020, which is my top 10 games of 2020, which is going to be up either on December 28th or the 29th. But yeah, if you're going to be watching this, this is my final walkthrough of 2020. So yeah, with all that being said, my name is Malcolm, also known as Baytuh, and I will catch you guys all on the flip side. Peace. Nope. Yeah, flip side, next walkthrough, 2021, in a week or so. Yeah, see you later.